Fuck it. I'm gonna read a different one. Fuck. I'm just gonna say the one that has F word. Everyone was talking about Etheridge Knight. You've heard me read this poem. You've heard me read this poem. A bunch of people have heard me read this poem. Fuck. It's called Fucked Up. After Etheridge Knight. After his poem called Feeling Fucked Up. Fucked up. Lord, I'm gone. I left myself. I've packed up and split, and I with no way to make me come back. And nowhere the train is full. Faded. Fallen. Black. Cold dirt darkens. Whiskey. Death. Dead. Dying and diving down to the next bar. Taking myself away. Stealing my own smiles and laughter and solitary cell phone screen derived midnight sighs. Fuck Cobain and music and cars drifting in the streets and buildings and rats and dogs and cats and all the animals that roam the city above. Fuck Cohn-Bendit and Foucault. Fuck Chomsky. Fuck Assange and Anonymous. Fuck technocracy. Fuck alcohol and wet. Fuck pills. Fuck Molly. Fuck Obama and Donald and Hillary. Fuck the internet and the digital revolution. Fuck the whole motherfucking thing. All I want now is myself back. So reality can sing. Thank you. Fuck you too, I love you. But sorry for like the whole fucking preamble and everything. I hate when people talk before reading poems, and I just did that. Alright, so I'm going to read some more poems from my phone, which is another thing that I fucking hate when people do those things. I just fucking hate myself, and I fucking hate everything. Fuck. I fucking love everything.
A swear jar.
You should have closed that poem by saying fucking myself.
I am fucking myself right now, Carlos. I fucked myself. I am fucking myself. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. The sodomite is dead. I don't know if I've ever read this poem, but I hate this poem. I submit it to everywhere and everywhere rejects it.
Read us something you
I hate this fucking poem. I'm gonna read it to you. The sodomite is dead. That's the title of this poem. I fucking hate this poem. Philadelphia's Market Street continues under the water and onto Delaware's eastern bank, where empty structures are no longer stores and designated places along the four-lane formerly city street. This is no longer a city. With no fear of getting hit, it's already hit. On its own accord, the blood moon once full bled out, and yet its gray visage remains, if only because of parting clouds, and in that instance poetry is seen by some, the few, walking this still street. What liquid courses through our veins tonight, Walt Whitman? As ghosts stride by your beloved Delaware, they try to catch a glimpse of your penultimate abode, only 200 yards south of Market. And yet the view is obstructed by the Panopticon prison, rising as one of countless American Babylonian towers. This one jutting out in the cluttered but abandoned Camden air. What thoughts course through ghosts' minds of you tonight, Walt Whitman? Someone built a fair, tents, rides and all, on the former foundation of another prison, directly north of the Big Blue Bridge. Imagine the revelry. The prison was only torn down a few years ago, and now it's a party, America. Screaming drunk children. Revitalize the cities. Kick out the residents. Redistribute the poor, not the wealth. Prisoners shipped beyond the suburbs and privacy. Not so subtle slavery. What do you think, Walt Whitman? How long is the party going for? Will we overstay our welcome? There are no peaches left in Camden's Market. No penumbras for you to fondle. What fun is there in eyeing the now jobless, homeless grocery boy? The sodomite is dead, they said, and still the phantom mob stands on what used to be known as Mickle Street. When they heard news of your death, the city rejoiced, and since then America has changed the name of your street to MLK Boulevard in mock honor. And all the incarcerated are thinking of you, Walt Whitman, even if they don't know it. Our sinful American saint. Rise from your gray tomb. Renounce manifest destiny. Renounce racism. Renounce the empire, so that we may begin again, bathed in fresh morning dew. I'm just going to read one more poem. This poem is called Late Night Winter Shelter. All warm and drunk, I had trouble inserting a plastic card into a security system, but finally opened the glass door after a beep to find two bodies huddled on top of marble to the left. So I approached the machine to the right. Entered a password, turned around to make sure the lump stayed still, and I saw a mound of blonde hair atop a swaddle of fabric at the foot of a sleeping bald black woman. Below her there was what had to be a little girl, 4 feet long, curled underneath thin blankets on the cold floor of a bank lobby. The impatient machine emitted a noise because I was idle for too long. A camera on the ceiling gazed at me. I deposited a couple of checks, then walked toward the frozen humans. The camera followed. How could I keep living like this after witnessing a homeless child who must seek shelter in the foyer of a financial institution? Swaying, I crept closer to the mountains of stained clothes and sheets until I was a foot away from the dirty, shining hair of a child. The woman rolled over, mouth open, teeth missing, almost dead. I bent down to touch the hair below me, only to feel its hardness. I lifted the blanket to see not the body of a child, but a basket of wilted and rotting flowers. Almost no colors, nothing except umber and charcoal. To understand that the hair was a wig, that there was no child. The woman's eyes opened and locked onto me, and I at last froze as she lifted the covers to form a small cave with a dull rusted knife, peeking out just inches away from my pale hand. I backed off slowly and silently placed a $5 bill onto the unforgiving marble floor, where Abe Lincoln frowned amongst the depiction of marble monuments upon the currency reflected against the freezing environment. A sudden flash and the whiteness of the world blinded us. The woman shook her head at me and my pathetic act of attempted civility, and I abandoned the skyscraper's foot to wander off through the sharp air. I gravitated towards the river, stepping on frail ice, stretched across the world's spine. Thank you.